Hey, my name is Aaron Jennings. Thank you for taking some time to get on a call and talk to us about joining your first 100K program. Now, I know it's hard to make a decision sometimes with just a phone call and a short training on the front side. So now that I've had a chance to talk to you, or you've had a chance to talk to one of my team, I want to give you a sneak peek on the inside of what your first 100K actually looks like in the course and what that looks like in the daily operations of your business once you get up and running, and why it was all built that way. So this will be a short video, and I'm actually going to screen share and show you inside the course and program. But first off, I want to tell you, I've been coaching for over 3 years now, one-on-one. And what I've found across the board is there's 3 things that people need to actually have success. And that's the way a lot of a lot of courses don't provide success for people. That's the reason we don't finish them like we're supposed to. Because one, we need a simple, easy to follow, clear set of duplicatable systems that will allow us to learn the process and then be able to grow in that process without being overwhelmed and confused, like 30 years of real estate investing knowledge while you're trying to learn how to wholesale. So we have gotten rid of all of that extra stuff and simplified it down to a very clean, very simple, easy to follow daily checklist that will compound your business and grow into you making your first 100K organically. Now, the second thing we need to succeed is accountability and coaching to have our questions answered. Because let's be honest, if you have a course and you're left to your own devices at home, you're probably not going to finish it on your own. In fact, the statistics show that 85% of people don't finish a course that they bought. It doesn't matter how much they spent. So $5,000, $1,000, $20,000, 85% of people that just buy a program don't even finish the program before they start moving on to the next thing and trying the next one. And so we have solved that problem by having an ongoing members only community, and everybody in it is using the same set of systems, doing it the same way, strictly wholesaling organically through the methods we teach with the systems we teach. So every single time you ask a question, it's relevant. Someone has been through it or is going through it currently. It's not a, well, they're flipping houses and they're commercial and they're single family and I'm trying to wholesale. It's none of that. It's clear and cut and to the point. So anytime you speak to somebody in the group, they're basically just going to be farther along or a little behind where you are in the process. And so it's very beneficial. And now we also have what we call freedom calls. Every Wednesday, we jump on and I coach live inside of a Zoom meeting. So you can show up to these weekly group calls. And this is where it's like, hey, this isn't working for me, or I can't figure this out, or I can't figure out how to set up this thing. We literally will screen share and build it right then and there so that you're straightened out and ready to go. You're not waiting till the next week or left trying to figure it out on your own. I want to dynamically be helping you dial this process in as you grow. So this is where I will be focusing all of my time and efforts, is growing the Your First 100K program. I'm no longer going to be doing one-on-one coaching and other products. I'm going to dial this in for you. This is how I help more and more people in the same amount of time. I only have so many one-on-one coaching hours, and this allows me to scale it up. And if I commit to it as my one thing, then I'm able to dial in the process for you. So as we see a market shift, or as we find out that this little part of the program isn't working as well as it used to, it's not like, oh, I got your money, good luck. It's like, oh, okay, I'm seeing a consistent problem amongst all of the members each week in our calls. And then I will go to work, fix that system, and then jump in and train everybody how to use it the new way. So it will be moving and flowing with the market. My intention is for it to be the last thing that you need to buy or join, so that you can actually you can focus on simplifying and getting to your first 100K organically instead of wasting all of your money and trying to figure it out on your own. Okay, so that's why we have the ongoing members only group. So you always have somebody to ask questions and call on. And then our weekly calls to help dial in the processes so that you get time with me as well. And then also, as a Your First 100K member, you can book one-on-one individual hours with me if you need more time outside of that. No one else can. inside this community is the only place that you're able to do that. You can't book one-off hours with me because I like people to be committed, and I like to be committed to getting to know people and getting them success. And a one-off hour doesn't help a lot of people. So that's only available for people inside here as well. Now, the third thing people need to succeed is something to work towards, something that makes it fun. And that's why we created the 100K Club. So the whole thing is designed to organically go from zero to your first $100,000 organically, no monthly recurring expenses. And then we want to celebrate that. We want to have something fun to shoot for and something to accomplish and then celebrate inside our private community. So we have what we call the 100K Club. And that is actually, I will personally mail you your own bottle, custom engraved bottle of champagne saying, welcome to the 100K Club with your name on it when you reach your first 100K. That way we can celebrate with you inside of the Facebook group. Now, having a clear, easy to follow, duplicatable set of systems, accountability and coaching, and an award and a club, something to work towards, is what has gotten people success in any industry that they're in. And so we have crafted those things inside of here. Now, I don't want to waste a lot more of your time or get in too deep since this is like a sneak peek. So I'm going to go ahead and screen share and show you what the inside of the actual course in the members area looks like. You should be able to see my screen here. This is what it looks like when you log into your first 100K, the actual membership area. Now, anything that we have success in, we have to build a good foundation. We have to know what we're doing, how we do it, and why we do it that way. So that way, when it gets hard, we can stick to it because we know why we're doing it, okay? And then we build and we actually set up the systems and process and put them in place to make them work. So we have a company set up. And then we're going to actually have to operate the thing from day to day so that it runs. And so as we scale, we know what to do with it. So this was crafted strategically. If we look on the left side here, we've got our welcome, our start video, and then we've got 3 categories: define and design. And you'll click on it and you'll work through each one of these one at a time. And this actually sets you up personally, mentally, and sets your financial goals so that you know, this is who I am. This is what I stand for. This is why I do it that way. And this is how I do it. And once we craft the person who believes that they can build a wholesaling business and get to your first 100K, then it's time to start diving into actually setting up your company. So you'll work through each one of these, and then we collapse that and we open up company setup. When we open up company setup, this is going to be setting up the technical side of things, like the email addresses that you need, setting up Trello boards to organize all of your leads and your deals and your contacts and your follow-up so that you don't need to pay for expensive CRMs. We've built it into a free app called Trello. So there's no monthly recurring expenses. The idea here is to be able to do it with your cell phone from anywhere in the world and make this business work for you. So this is how to set up your Trello boards. And they're literally, if we click on that, we open this up, it's got links and they're copy and paste. Everything is just copying things over except for like setting up your email addresses and things like that. Those aren't copy and paste. But you work through each one of these and it's setting up your Trello boards, your phone number and voicemail, email accounts needed, virtual business address, primary bank accounts, and a simple money handling strategy. I even give you a system to handle your finances. So as money comes into your business, you kind of have an idea of how to break it up and set some aside for taxes, some aside for scaling and hire future employees, so that when we get to the point of doing that, you'll financially have some money ready. And I'll have you ready with the course so that you know exactly how to scale for your employees. Creating your property packets, creating your JV agreements. This is setting up your templates and your emails and the actual kind of technical side of stuff, if you will, for running your company. Once you have everything set up, you go into daily operations. So after you've went through those first 2 sections, you're going to move into daily operations. And this is a step-by-step training video on every part of the wholesaling business from start to finish so that it's easy. If you get to a certain part in the business and you're like, crap, I don't remember what to do, you can jump back in here. You can easily just click on the training, it will pull up a video that walks you through how to do it, and it has text underneath it if you like to read. There are scripts texted in here. There's a cold calling system that we follow up with people, so you know exactly how to follow up, exactly when to call, how many times to call, or text or email, however you end up doing that in the process. But everything is laid out clear and easy to follow, to where there's simple videos. Now, I say simple videos right here on this welcome page. If we look right here, I've actually put what to expect on the course itself. There are 36 videos total in those sections that I just showed you. The total watch time is 6 hours. So if you watched them back to back, they add up to 6 hours, just under 6 hours. So there's only about 6 hours worth of content, which means you could put this whole thing together on a weekend. So if you sat down and budgeted out or time blocked an entire Saturday to go to work on this, you could have your entire business up and running and start to bring in leads on a Saturday, Sunday over the weekend. And at that point, the maintenance is easy. You can do it on a lunch break at work, in the carpool lane, waiting for your kids, or in the middle of the night after everybody's asleep. This is made to work in the real world, which takes me to the videos themselves. 10 of the videos are 10 to 20 minutes long. That's it. 26 of the videos, so 3/4 of the videos, are less than 10 minutes long. And a lot of them are closer to 5 minutes. This was very painstakingly made so that it was easy to do for you in the real world. The idea here is that when you're sitting in the carpool lane, you can watch a 5 or 10 minute video to move yourself forward in the process of learning how to run your business. Okay, so this gives you a very clear expectation of what to expect inside of the course itself. And then, like I said, we have the community that's ongoing, so you can always ask questions to other people in the course if you get hung up on anything. And I am active inside there as well. So I will be in there answering your questions. And then every week we'll go live. You don't have to just watch a live and text in Facebook. You actually join the Zoom meetings with me, and we talk with voices and audio and everything else. Like, it's open conversation and dialing in your stuff right there live. And then they are streamed so that and recorded so that you can refer back to them at any time. And this is the course, and then that is the community. And I showed you the 100K award. This is all set up to organically get you there. Once you have this completed and you've set everything up, it very easily is ran by simply setting one alarm on your phone. And whenever you choose to go to work, for me, it's 11:15 in the morning, an alarm goes off that says, check your Trello boards and start your day. When you have all of this set up, you're very simply going to set an alarm like that when you have time to go to work every day. Whenever you time block to work on your business, you set an alarm, it says, check your Trello boards. You'll log into one Trello account that looks exactly like this. This is all copied from my account directly to yours. You're clicking a couple buttons and you own all of this. And this is the systems, checklists, SOPs for everything from start to finish in your entire business. The idea here is you use this to learn how to start running your business. And every day you simply log in here and you click on My Daily Success Path. And it has a very clear, easy to follow, do this checklist each day, and it will move the business forward, compounding. And it will start to grow and build on top of itself by simply filling out this checklist each day. So every day you're just logging into one Trello board, you're opening your daily success path, and you're checking off the items as you go. The trainings over here on the right and the SOPs, these are simple, easy to follow checklists to where at any point in the business, you just simply click on that to remember how to handle that part of the business. So it's always easy to reference. You won't even need to jump back into the membership site. Once you get everything set up, it'll be one place, clean and simple, easy to follow every single day, step by step. Just do this and you can get these type of results. Naturally, we can't guarantee results on anything because you have to actually show up and do the work. And I can't guarantee that you'll show up, but I can guarantee that I have made this as easy as humanly possible so that you can find success in it. And I really love being a part of people's success as they do learn how to implement this and make the life that they've desired when they first got into all this. So if it sounds like something you're ready to move forward on, that's awesome. I'm excited to see you on the inside. If you scroll down a little bit on the page, you're going to see the two options, one for the course only. That actually gets you the membership site and it gets you the Trello boards with all the systems. So the business is built and done for you. You just will not have any of the accountability in the private community. You won't have the weekly calls and you can't qualify for the 100K club. Outside of that, you will have a done for you business that is just copy into your account and you can follow the checklist and start running the business yourself. So if you choose to go that route, then I know everything is there and I wish you the best of luck. If you select the your first 100K program with the coaching calls and everything else, it's simple. It's going to include everything. So you'll instantly get an email once you get your payment completed, and then it will give you a link to set up your access so that you instantly have access to the membership site and you can get started. And within 24 to 48 hours, depending on you and your work ethic, you can have everything up and running and start bringing in leads organically as you start to move forward in the process. And then I will see you inside the weekly group coaching calls. Whether I see you again or not, I wish you the best of luck. And I thank you for giving me some of your time.